Today, we're going to dive into the one thing that even the most powerful AI can't quite figure out: you. We're going to explore the secrets of the human mind, the parts that algorithms just can't touch. And in the process, maybe we'll discover what makes us so unique.
So let's just start with the biggest question of all. Forget your name, your job, all your memories for just a second. What is that actual spark, that inner feeling of being alive that makes you, well, you? This isn't just some philosophical question. It's the central mystery that stumps the smartest people and the most powerful machines on the planet.
And that question leads us right to the heart of it all, the consciousness riddle. You know, scientists can map out every single neuron in your brain, but there's one thing they can't find on any scan: your actual, personal experience of the world.
To put it simply, consciousness is the feeling part. An AI can analyze a sunset, right? It can identify every color, even write a beautiful poem about it. But it will never, ever know what that sunset actually feels like to see. That inner movie that's playing in your head right now, that's consciousness. And it is still the biggest unsolved mystery in science.
Okay, now here's where things get really, really weird. We all feel like we're in the driver's seat of our own lives, the authors of our own thoughts. But what if that powerful feeling of control is just an illusion? A story our brain tells us after the decision has already been made.
7 seconds. This number comes from a groundbreaking study back in 2008. And trust me, in neuroscience, 7 seconds is an eternity. It's the gap between your brain making a decision and you becoming aware of it. That's right. Get this. Researchers could predict what choice a person was going to make a full 7 seconds before the person themselves knew they'd made it. Now, think about what that means. Are you really making the choice, or are you just becoming aware of a choice your brain already made for you? It totally blurs the line between free will and just being a very, very complex biological machine.
So this is a perfect time to put the human brain head-to-head with its modern rival, the AI algorithm. Now, on the surface, they seem kind of similar, right? They both process information, but when you look underneath, they are operating in completely different universes.
An AI is an absolute master of prediction. It sifts through massive amounts of data just to guess the next word in a sentence. But the human mind, we don't just predict, we understand. We create meaning out of things. So an AI can copy the output of human thought, but it completely misses the inner experience of it. To really get a sense of the scale of what's happening inside your head, just think about this number: 86 billion. That's roughly how many neurons each and every one of us has. A staggering number of tiny processors all firing away every single moment.
But you know what? The neurons are only half the story. The real magic is in the connections. Each neuron forms thousands of pathways, creating this incredible network of over 1,000,000,000 links. I mean, to put that in perspective, you have more connections in your brain than there are stars in our entire Milky Way galaxy. It's just mind-boggling.
And this quote just captures that difference perfectly. An AI can scan every love poem ever written to put together the perfect sentence, but it has never felt heartbreak or joy, or that deep connection that actually gives those words meaning. It's a simulation of feeling without any of the feeling itself. Our ability to have that experience is what gives life its richness, and it's a world AI just can't enter. This brings us to the really fascinating stuff: the mind's hidden powers. We're talking about the abilities that don't run on pure logic, the very things that make us more than just biological computers, and which AI, at least right now, simply can't copy. So we're going to quickly explore 3 of these hidden powers: the wild, chaotic world of our dreams, that mysterious pull of intuition, and the amazing creative engine that is daydreaming.
You know, dreams are not just random noise. They're your brain's creative sandbox, where it makes connections completely free from the rules of logic. It's said that Albert Einstein's huge breakthrough came from a dream he had about riding a beam of light. And Paul McCartney? He famously woke up with the entire melody for Yesterday just fully formed in his head. Your brain is doing incredible work even when you're not paying attention.
So what about that gut feeling? Well, intuition isn't magic. It's your subconscious mind acting like a supercomputer, processing thousands of tiny signals, body language, tone of voice, things in your environment, long before your conscious mind has a chance to piece it all together. It's our original biological algorithm, and it's been fine-tuned over millions of years.
We all say this, right? And it turns out that phrase is way more literal than you might think.
That feeling of just knowing something deep down, it isn't just a metaphor. It has a real physical basis, as you're about to see.
And here's why that feeling is so real. Your gut is literally lined with over 100 million neurons. So many that scientists have nicknamed it the second brain. So when you feel something in your gut, you are, quite literally, thinking with it. And AI has no gut to feel with.
Okay, so let's try and bring all of this together. After exploring consciousness and free will and these hidden powers, what is it that truly sets us apart? What is that unique, irreplaceable thing we can call the human spark?
Let's try a quick experiment. Just follow the steps you see. Go ahead, close your eyes, and really picture a crisp red apple. Imagine its weight, its shine. Now, imagine bringing it to your mouth and taking a big, juicy bite. Did your mouth just water? If it did, that's your brain creating a physical reality from nothing but a thought. It doesn't just react to the world, it actively builds it.
And that shows that unlike an AI, which needs structured problems to solve, the human mind often finds its breakthroughs in chaos. This happens in a state scientists call the default mode network. It's basically what kicks in when you're daydreaming or just letting your mind wander. It's in that unfocused state that our brains make the surprising connections that lead to creativity and those aha moments.
And you know, maybe this is the most valuable thing AI will ever do for us. As we build machines that can replicate our logic, we're forced to look at what's left. And what's left is experience, feeling, intuition, wonder. Maybe AI isn't our replacement at all. Maybe it's a mirror, reflecting back our own unique and deeply human complexity.
So as we keep building these incredible machines, the real journey is about understanding ourselves, which brings us to one last question for you to chew on. What is one thing your mind does that you believe could never, ever be turned into a line of code?